Welcome. Hold on. I'm gonna move the mic closer to me. Today, we're playing Valiant Hearts. Um, this is a game that I've always wanted to try out, actually, but never really had a reason to. And then by the time that I actually had like a way to stream it and whatnot, I completely forgot about it. But this game's really old. It's very cheap. It's like $15 right now. I don't know much about this game. Up until a few days ago, actually, I didn't know that it was a puzzle game. So, apparently it is. So we'll see how it goes. Coming hot off my dazzling display with puzzles, with The Witness, I come to you with another puzzle game. Valiant Hearts, The Great War. You can tell how old this game is because it still calls it Uplay. And subs on. And no volume options. Cool.
August 1st, 1914. After the assassination of Prince Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire declares war on Russia. Because of established alliances, France is preparing for conflict. A few hours after the announcement of the general mobilization, German civilians living in France are asked to leave the country. Karl is one of them. A few days after Karl was deported, the war was hungry for more and took away Emil as well. A heavy-hearted Emil was called up to fight and left the farm for Saint-Mihiel. Like so many others, he had no idea what fate had in store for him.
God, I forgot about the UbiArt Frameworks engine. Oh, look at that shit. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austrian-Hungarian throne, was assassinated in Sarajevo. As a result of the chain of diplomatic and military alliances in place, the event launched Europe into an armed conflict that, with the involvement of colonies, took on a global dimension. Germany declared war on Russia on August 1st. Germany declared war on France on August 3rd. And on August 4th, Britain declared war on Germany. August 11th and 12th, France and Britain declared war on Austria-Hungary. Battalions comprise of a battalion headquarters and 4 companies, a total of 1,007 men in all. Companies are composed of 4 platoons, in turn divided into 4 sections, each of 12 men commanded by an NCO. Britain was slow to mobilize on the Western Front. Half its army was overseas and with a genuine fear of invasion. Infantry divisions were held in reserve in Britain and not included the British Expeditionary Force. While conscription only came into force in 1916, voluntary enlistment was initially overwhelming, with 750,000 men eager to show their patriotism. Railways. I'm not gonna read all of these. Welcome, Jade. So I'm actually playing this game partly because Jade said that it was a very good game. We'll see if you're right, Jade. The debacle of August 1914. In the early fighting, the German army made swift progress. After invading Belgium, they marched on Paris in late August. French troops retreated en masse, and units were outflanked and repelled, taken prisoner, or killed. The months of August to September 1914 marked the bloodiest period of war, with over 180,000 French casualties alone. The French authorities described the debacle as an organized retreat. The war to win over public opinion had begun. Oh wow, they have like sources on all these. I like that. Oh jeez. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Oh jeez. Oh god, my dude is so old. République française.
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris. The atmosphere here is strangely cheerful.
Oh god, the fucking Uplay
I hope
rewards.
the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbours for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
I wish he sounded older and not British.
At the train
I understand
depot in
why,
Paris,
but also...
trying to reach his regiment at platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
Hey, quoi? Hey! Arrête-toi!
No. Oh wait. Station master's whistle. Whistles were the best way to attract passengers' attention.
Hey, quoi?
Can I blow the whistle right in their face? can collect those. Oh, oh, okay. They're collectibles. I thought they were like for the scenery.
J'ai pas les piquettes, moi. Pas de moi, petit canon blanc. Allez, va me le pinard.
Alright, sorry.
Ah. Dis-moi, elle va patiner. Reste bon. Hey, quoi?
That guy's like an infinite amount of bottles of wine. I guess it doesn't matter. I started training at the military camp today. I can't help thinking of Kara, who's probably doing the same in Germany. The declaration of war has created havoc. I hope Marie and the neighbors manage to finish the harvest in time. Jesus. Music, huh? Wait, could I have done... Did I not see that ladder? Am I stupid? Was this ladder here the whole time? Am I... Oh, God, I'm such an idiot. I'm doing so well with puzzles already. Wait. I saw that. A metal nib. Oh. Are these all, like, in this one little scene here? I thought I saw something weird over there.
Hey, what?
Dear parents, I am all set to be mobilized to the front. We're going to take Alcez and Lorraine back to the Germans. Don't worry, I'll be home before Christmas. All my love, Marcel. Should I read all these in like a very thick French accent? Dear maman.
Thank you very much. I'm ready. Well, you from? What are you listening? Good luck, my friend.
I like that you can tell that they're clearly speaking English,
August
but it's like very
21st,
garbled.
1914. Emil's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division, led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
Oh fuck. He's dead. Oh my god. No! Shit! I thought I could make it past that. Casualty. Oh! Emil! I was all alone. All I had was a flag on me. Is he dead? I just met this guy. Oh, he was right there.
Miss Marie Chillon. Private Emile Chillon, from the 150th Infantry Regiment, was wounded by enemy fire on August 21st. He has been captured by the enemy. Hopefully, you shall receive news from him soon.
Poor Marie.
Freddie, originally from America, enlisted voluntarily in the French forces at the start of the war. Behind his bravery hid a man already devastated by the war's effects. A man with one sole obsession: punish those who had destroyed his life.
Yeah, the only thing I knew about this game
was
was
at
that...
the Battle of the Marne that Freddie finally picked up the trail of the regiment commanded by Baron von Dorf.
Like, you play as, like, different characters, and also there's gonna be a dog at some point. And it's gonna be very sad. Americans in the French army. 128 Americans enrolled in the French army from the start of the conflict, mostly in Paris, including the poet Alan Seeger. The majority joined the Foreign Legion and took part in the Battle of the Marne. Others joined the Air Force, which later became the Lafayette Squadron. 24 gave their lives for France, including Alan Seeger. The media attention they received in the United States played a decisive role in their own country's decision to join the war three years later. Battle of the Marne. Drawn up long before the war, the von Schlieffen Plan aimed at swiftly overrunning France via Belgium and northern France. After the August debacle on September 6th, French troops turned to face German troops in the decisive Battle of the Marne and prevented the capture of Paris. The battle was the first time Franco-British forces managed to halt the German advance and thwart the main German battle plan. The front retreated northwards and stabilized in December, when trench warfare began in earnest. Jesus, that's a child. That's a whole ass child. Demonstrated the technical progress of the age, symbolized by the machine gun. Could now shoot up 200 bullets before requiring cooling. German machine guns deployed in the front line gave them a vast superiority at the start of the conflict. Flags were powerful symbols for each unit, and once captured became trophies. Soldiers took the time to hide or bury them before being taken prisoner. Jesus. Flags disappeared from battle and only made an appearance at military ceremonies away from the front. I guess if you really think about it, yeah. This is when, like, war has changed. At last, I can't wait to get fighting. Maybe it'll ease some of the pain I feel inside. Jesus, fuck. Oh wait, he had two. We spent yet another day walking. We heard cannon fire for the first time today. I don't want to have to kill. I can stop thinking about it and get some sleep. Man. The bells all over Paris started chiming at 4 p.m. this afternoon. It was eerie. Somebody in the street told me it was for the troop mobilization in case Germany declares war. I'll write to Father to find out what's going on in Belgium. It feels strange to return to Germany. At least Emil can take care of Marie and Victor. Things should calm down in the months to come. It's also meaningless. After Carl and Daddy's turn to leave, why did they have to call him up? Wasn't it enough to expel my dear sweet love from these lands? Why did they want to put Daddy in uniform? He's too old to fight, and now they've left me all alone with the harvest on the way and Victor to take care of. That letter gave me such a fright. Poor Daddy, he's been wounded and taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't know if he's seriously injured and if he's being well taken care of. I've been told prisoners are allowed to receive letters. I shall write to him tomorrow. Maybe it'll ease some of the pain I feel inside. Wow, that's his first entry. Oh yeah, bombs, grenades. Yoink. German cartridges. What's the other thing I picked up? Soldiers did not have sat-nav to pick their way through the countryside. The only tools they had were a compass and an HU. No, sat-nav! In the 1914 Great War. Might need this bomb. Oh! Wow. Okay. Oh, it takes a while, huh? Where'd he go? Okay. Probably not a good idea to be throwing this bomb around, huh? Ugh. Oh god. He's gonna see me. Ugh. I'm supposed to go up the stairs, I guess? Does that save, at least? Household linen was precious and was often customized for the embroidered initials. Contrary to received ideas, embroidery was not an exclusive female pursuit, and many POWs embroidered during captivity. I don't know. You can tell you're fucking up when the game's like, hey, dumbass. Are you okay? Oh, I could just do that. I could have just done that. What's this? Get! Oh, I thought he was gonna throw him off like Assassin's Creed. Bitch! Can I grab their helmets? Oh! That guy totally had something on him. Do you have something on you too? Nope, okay. That was just luck, huh? Fuck yeah!
Thanks to support
So strong.
from British forces, the German plan failed. The front line moved back to the north, and with the arrival of winter, froze. Soldiers holed up amid a vast labyrinth of trenches and tunnels that would become the indelible image of the Great War. Karl's regiment retreated to the outskirts of Neuve-Chapelle, the same camp where Emile was being held prisoner.
Wait, is Karl... Is he fighting for the Germans? Between 1914 and 1918, over 6 million men were taken prisoner, including 1.2 million German and 200,000 British troops. Despite the 1907 Hague Convention and the efforts of the International Red Cross, prison conditions and forced labor proved harsh for conscripts, and hundreds of thousands never made it home. For the first time, the technique creeping barrage was used, a barrage where the fire of all units targets the same position for a period before advancing one line at a time. The infantry's advance was synchronized at a safe distance behind the barrage, so that German lines could then be overrun that day. 530 cannons fired over 216,000 shells, that is to say, 1 shell per weapon every 2 minutes. Wow. What's the use in the war? Indian troops were deployed by Britain in the Middle East as well as on the European front, and made an important contribution to the war effort. Many victories were achieved thanks to their bravery and discipline in combat. A moment commemorating their sacrifice stands in Neuchâtel. Mud. Explosives. There's the dog. No, he's thirsty. I will get you water, dog. There you go. What, do you not like me? Can I pet the dog? Water, fire, hot dog. Qu'est-ce que ça va?
Dearest Papa, we live in a climate of uncertainty. Germans use the people of Saint-Mihiel as human shields against the French bombings. I hope the Germans treat you well, and that your wound has healed. Your grandson sends you kisses. I sent you a picture of him. All my love. Please write soon.
Adieu, Cloud.
A picture of Marie in my prison in Germany? Even though photography was not widespread, many soldiers had their photos taken before setting out for war. Professional prints were developed on photo paper and applied to a hard backing to prevent tearing. Some photos were directly printed as postcards, especially group conscript photos. Oh god. What is it? Worst house? Jesus. This is hot dog water? Here's the slop, gentlemen. But the dog was outside. No! Okay, oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, oh, he's saving me. Alright. I just watched a video about mercy dogs the other day. What? What does that do? I can switch control between me and the dog.
Merci.
I love the dog. Me too. I love the dog already too. Oh, you can pet the dog. Yes. Oh, you get a trophy called Good Doggy. Yeah. Aw. Shit. Not Carl. Don't care.
What? Yeah.
Oh,
What? Honey.
what?
What?
What's he gonna do? Can I stick this in there?
Hey, what? What?
Oh, I'm stupid.
What? Huh?
Yeah, automatic pets. Oh. I love the art style of this game. RIP to the art engine. Wait, what's over there? Oh. Oh, fuck. He was warning me. Wait, what's down here? Oh. Collectible. So good at this. Valiant Stories Contest Memorabilia. What? Lace tightener made by Corporal Lucien Dufourmontel. Great-grandfather of Benoit Thiedre. From a melted-down cartridge case. Lucien served as an electrician in a searchlight division whose mission was to eliminate enemy positions. Many thanks and congratulations to our winner, Benoit. Oh! That's a real-life person, huh? Interesting. Nothing, huh?
What?
Oh! A bone. Oh.
What? What?
What? Is there more?
What?
Oh. This is just a game for me now. That's it. Just sit here, pet the dog. That's a strong ass wooden spoon, man. How did you get across? Okay, I've dug up. Okay, it looks like there was a collectible over there.
What? Okay.
No! You can't do that to me, game. You can't introduce me to a dog and put him in mortal danger and then cut away.
British
Oh
troops
my god.
continued their attack on Neuve-Chapelle. Their next objective: take back Port Arthur.
Don't laugh at me, that's sad. Oh man. Holy fuck, there's corpses on the ground there. Oh yeah, the Garwal rifles. Three. 2, 3, and 2. Oh wait. Two. Wait. What? Why did it do it like that? 5. Am I crazy? I gave him 3, right? He's at... Which one is he asking for? No, he's not asking for 2. Five? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Alright. Alright. I'm cognizant. What the hell's happening? Seems very happy about it. A knife! A kukri! Used by the Gurkhas. Gurkhas? The British unit comprised of colonial India troops. This Nepalese weapon was standard issue and became a symbol of the Empire forces. Its heavy, thick, and curved blade was designed for striking as well as cutting. It's like a machete. They're pretty cool. Achtung. No! Oh, God. Yay! Pet the dog, yeah!
Merci, mon ami. Du Ragnar. Carl is von der. Yeah, come.
Yeah, I don't get that. When Carl was taken away, was he captured by German soldiers to make him fight on the German side, or like...
Amidst the never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emil hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment in Ypres.
Yep. Oh, God.
On April 22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first
Oh
time.
no, that's Carl! The Battle of Ypres. Ypres was a key strategic town in Belgium, especially for the British. It was the gateway to the north and thus to Britain. Canadian troops were deployed in the front line, and they proved their endurance and dependability in combat and allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the battle in April 1915. So his son is German. He wasn't kidnapped. He's forced to be on the bad side. Oh, okay. I was kind of mixed up on that, because it seemed like... my next guess was that... I guess he's blonde, so yes, German. That part was lost on me. Oh, I haven't checked the diary entries in a while. What a day! My life was saved twice today. First by an American soldier, and then by a dog. But I'm free at last. I saw Carl before the bombing. I hope he made it out alive. I'm gonna try to find him. I missed him by a whisker. It won't happen again. My youngest brother's letter was sweet. It gave me a real boost. It's good he's back in the States, miles away from his nightmare. That kid has a knack of getting himself into trouble. On the march to Belgium, where this damn regiment is stationed, I'm not alone at least. I met a funny old French farmer guy named Emile. Doesn't say much, but if I understood right, his son-in-law is German. How crazy is that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you. Hey, there it is. His son-in-law is German. Who is... Oh, this is Marie. I was like, who is that? Emile, there, right in front of me, sprawling on the ground. Why did his regiment have to come up against mine? I hope he pulls through. He's a one tough cookie. I must find out what POW camp he's been taken to. I found Emile just moments before the shell started flying. I hope he's managed to dodge the bombs. The letter he showed me filled my heart with joy. Marie is well and Victor is growing up. That's all that matters. Today, the Germans invade Saint-Mihiel. Fortunately, the troops spared the farm. I took shelter in the cellar with Victor. Now what's gonna happen? Damn. Who's this? Who are you? Because if this is Marie... First gas attack. Okay, the first gas attack in history. 5,730 cylinders of chlorine were opened by the Germans in favorable winds. Chlorine caused burns to the eyes, skin, and lungs, and even through clothes and rubber boots. The effects were devastating. The only defense found by the Canadians was to cover their noses with a urine-soaked handkerchief. Damn. Zeppelins were invented in the 1900s by the German Count von Zeppelin, I guess. But the first long-distance flight didn't take place until 1908. Zeppelins weren't much slower than the aircraft of the period and were first used in reconnaissance. They could also fly at higher altitudes, so from 1915 they were used to bomb civilians in London and Paris. It's crazy how something like that could be used for reconnaissance. Dogs of war. It is estimated by the 1918 the Germans had employed 30,000 dogs while the Allies employed 20,000. Dogs were recruited from dog pounds in the police force, while many families also enlisted their pets. Dogs had a number of roles as sentries and scouts in postal liaison and equipment transport, in locating casualties and explosives, and as mascots. The main breed deployed were German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, and Bouviers. I watched this video the other day talking about this dog, this little tiny dog. I think his name was Sergeant Stubby. So let me look it up. Sergeant Stubby, I think his name. Sergeant Stubby was a dog and the official mascot of the 102nd Infantry Regiment and was assigned to the 26th Division in World War I. He served for 18 months and participated in 17 battles on the Western Front. They don't know what kind of dog he is, but he looks like some sort of like... He's a tiny little doggy. He served for 18... He saved the regiment from surprise mustard gas attacks, found and comforted the wounded, and allegedly once caught a German soldier by the seat of his pants, holding him there until American soldiers found him. His actions were well documented in contemporary American newspaper. Yeah, Sergeant Stubby. I watched the whole video about mercy dogs, and basically, one of them was this tiny-ass little dog, and he actually did earn that rank of sergeant. They gave him a little coat with a bunch of real medals that the dog earned. Am I just supposed to go through it? I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh.
On April 22nd, 19...
That's one tough dog. Look at him.
Go, go, go!
Yeah.
Vas-y.
Dog tag. A collectible, yes. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tags were formed by a large aluminum disc, which was because they were an emergency issue and had a unique shape. They were soon replaced by standard British tags, as were those of all British Empire forces. Did you find a different collectible? That's the one that or are you referring to something else? What are those other ones? This looks like a mask!
What? Hey, what?
What?
What? What?
Oh, he can activate levers now, can he? Alright.
Hey, what?
A mask! Oh, wait, it's the fucking it's the fucking pea mask. It's like, make sure you put one of these on. Urine reacts with chlorine directly in the handkerchief to form less noxious products, limiting the effects. It was not the most hygienic solution, but it was always better than a lung full of hydrochloric acid. You know what? You either drink pee or drink... Fuck. Alright. Hold on. You either smell pee or you never breathe again. What am I trying to do?
What? What? Allez. What? Come on, man.
Where's my dog? There he is.
C'est bien, c'est bien.
I like that I still have the fucking ladle. Cool. Oh. It's a bunch of fart clouds. What? No. I thought he wanted something.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I hope the game tracks all my deaths.
Emil, hurry up! What? Allez, vas-y. Allez. What? Allez. Help me, Emil! What?
God. He's gonna die. Wait, what do I do? I gotta grab the...
What? Allez. What?
No, no hints. No, I need an item. I'm trying. I'm too stupid.
What? Allez, vas-y. What? What? Allez.
There's not like a real timer, is there? Because he's gonna die.
right. Vas-y. Allez. Ouais. Ah. Oui, bouge. Ouais. Vas-y.
Am I supposed to use the bone on it? I swear I tried that. I swear I walked over there and tried that.
Thank you, my friend. You in? Don't worry, friend.
In my defense, I swear to God, I swear I put the bone over here and I tried to press X and the game wouldn't do anything. I promise I'm not completely stupid. Anyway, what an awful display that was. Holy shit. Oh. Action shot.
Her name was Anna.
Anna.
A Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.
Oh, fuck. Mode 7? Alright. Oh my god. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting a chase scene. No! God damn it. Aww. I thought it was starting the whole level over. No!
Ça va aller, allez. Emile, allez!
The labyrinth. Complex network of trenches and tunnels, connected to underground sleeping quarters. The Moroccan division, whose motto was "No Fear, No Mercy," combined soldiers from across French colonial Africa and the Foreign Legion. Division included Moroccan Zouaves and Tunisian and Algerian infantrymen. In 1915, the division sieged Vimy Ridge, but in the absence of backup from Italian HQ, they were forced to retreat after 2 days. The Moroccan division is the only division whose flag was decorated with the Legion of Honor. Is that guy gonna go away or what? They don't see the dog, huh? In case you're wondering why they're not shooting the dog, it's because he's got a German vest on. Oh yeah, because he's a German soldier, right? Oh, I like how he hides too. Actually, part of that, not to depress anyone or anything, but like part of the. Look at him being a good boy. I know. I wish I could pet him. The game won't let me. Part of the video that I watched about Mercy Dogs was that that little red cross symbol on him. I know that the game indicates that because he's supposed to be like a Mercy Dog, but in real life, the red cross was designed to signify that it was supposed to be a neutral party, like it's just a red cross. But because of that, dogs were usually shot at, regardless of whether or not they were on the opposing team or if they were allies, just because it was hard to tell, and also the dog might just help the enemy soldier, so they were just kind of shot at.
What?
No, I know. I'm sorry. God, and it broke. Infantryman's flask. Soldiers frequently suffer from thirst. Speaking of which, I should probably drink some more water. Stay hydrated. All soldiers had canteens in which they transported water and also wine. Some also had flasks or goat skins, which were less heavy to carry. Yeah, a mercy dog's job, like on their little vest, their job was to go out, find soldiers who were wounded, and then immediately report back to camp to grab a doctor. They would just literally run out in the field, find someone, run back. Usually they'd carry something that the soldier had, like a hat or a shoe or something to indicate that they were still alive and that they needed help. They would run in, bark, and then immediately run out, and the dogs just had to like follow them. The dogs often had like some suture or some like, you know, some cloth or whatever. Also like some wine to carry to make sure that they can ease off the soldiers' pain in case they needed it. Sometimes though, soldiers would be so far gone that they just couldn't be saved anymore, and the dog would just stay with them until they died. Heck yeah. I can't pet you right now, dog, but I'm petting you in spirit.
What? Hey, what? C'est bien, c'est bien.
Grab it. I know, but grab it.
What? What? What?
I like that. I like that he automatically pets the dog, because I was gonna do that anyway. How?
What? What? Vas-y. What? What?
Oh, he comes up quick. That's cool.
What?
But how do I get to that thing? Was there another thing that I could have thrown?
What? Allez, vas-y. What? Hey, what? Hey, hey.
I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Damn, he went through hella places just to... I can't just smack him in the face. Oh. Letter from a German soldier. Dear Andrea, we've been stuck down this hole since January, and I can't stand it anymore. I'm sick to the back teeth with living like a rat. I really miss life as it was before, strolling beneath the linden trees with you. I even miss working in a factory. All my love, your Dieter. Dieter? Dieter. Dieter. Stupid. Haha.
What? Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Allez, oui. Venez-moi. Voilà. What? Allez. Ah.
Thanks, man. Aww. Mid-song.
Hey, what?
I'll be honest, the old-timey music in the background is giving me PTSD from that 6-hour Dementia album I listened to.
What? What?
Jeez, I think I'm doing pretty well, game. I don't need hints. This thing is mean to me. How far away is this fucking... Fucking dead. God damn it. And now he has an
Baron von
NPC
Dorf
with
had
him.
escaped again, but Emil had still managed to find medicine for Freddy.
Thank you, my friend.
They were quickly back on the road again. Their journey would take them to Rans, where they would at last pick up the trail of the elusive Baron and his Zeppelin.
Ugh, again. Good screen. No! The city of Rams suffered during the war. September 19, 1914, as the Germans retreated from the city, they set fire to the cathedral. Then, as the city was so close to the conflict zone, it was bombarded by zeppelins and cannon fire. During the bombardments, the statue of Joan of Arc in the front of the cathedral had lost a hand before it was dismantled and stored in the catacombs. By the end of the war, only 1,500 inhabitants were still living in Rams. With practically all able-bodied men utilized at the front, women, children, and elderly were employed in factories to ensure weapons production. Women took on traditional male jobs, some even held positions of responsibility. Wow, what a concept! This new role changed their status in society, and in the wake of the war, women over 30 years old were given the vote. The Women's Institute held its first meeting in 1915 with the aim of encouraging women to become more involved in food production during the war, and the movement flourished. Carl's life caught sight of him flying in a Zeppelin heading south, and we're going to look for him again tomorrow with Anna and Freddy. Those freaking shows nearly did it for me. There's no way I'm giving up so close to my goal. Apparently their leader's called Von Dorf. I'm gonna get him. Everybody else are just pawns in this game to me. So there's nothing to say. This morning in Ypres, Von Dorf made us capture some scientists. The army is interested in his work, and apparently he'll help Germany win the war. He seems like a nice fellow, but it's hard to find out anything else about him. Von Dorf is keeping him closely guarded. Not a day goes by that I don't think about my Marie and my little Victor. I haven't seen them for 8 months now. I miss them so much. God damn it. I hesitated. Oh god, that's the cathedral, right? I remember that from Assassin's Creed. Some... Need help. Jesus. Can I use a dog to carry someone out? Wait. Is that not it in the corner down there? That little doll? God damn it. God damn it. I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid.
C'est bien, c'est bien. What?
Cool. Advertising brochure. While the war raged on, life continued back home, and brands still advertised their products. Naturally, soldiers were used to promote brand image and boost sales. This brochure is advertising war bonds to help the government finance the war effort.
What? 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 S'il vous plaît. Allez. What? What? Ici. S'il vous plaît. Bon sang. S'il vous plaît.
Jeans overalls. Practically all able-bodied men were mobilized at the front, but production still had to carry on. Women took over men's roles in factories and in other traditional male positions, working for much lower salaries. Some even held positions of responsibility and were involved in decision-making. Could you imagine? Could you imagine putting women in positions of responsibility? What an unheard of concept. What a crazy notion.
What? Allez, vas-y. Allez. What? What?
A razor. The safety razor was an early 20th century invention and shaved more safely than barber's blades. In 1917, safety razors were standard issue on the U.S. Soldier's Kit because it had been noticed that gas masks provided more effective protection to shaved faces. Makes sense.
What? Barbara. Ah. Ouais, allez. Allez. What?
Aww.
What?
That's the Mustachio man, right? Where'd he go? Alright.
What? What? What?
Early gas mask. While gas masks were in more widespread use on the front, they were also available to civilians, and in French towns close to the front like Reims, they were fairly common. This early model was one of the first, composed of a cotton compress doused in a neutralizing solution and applied to the mouth and nose, similar to the British Black Veil. This one is not soaked with urine. That's everyone, right?
Merci.
Oh god. There's that Joan of Arc statue. What? So what's this game about? Hi Carla, this game is about World War I. That's pretty much it. Following the lives of select few people. Fictional people from World War I. Oh my god. Boss fight? Oh my god. This man is invincible. I like how pissed off Freddy sounds. I would be too. Random telephone, that's true. Like, what the fuck was that attached to? Oh wait, I'm stupid. No! This man will not die. Oh jeez. It's all fire and death now. Ooh. That was just chapter 1. Oh god. I honestly... I know Jay told me earlier the game was 8 hours, but for whatever reason I thought,
Anna
that's
was
it.
training to be a veterinarian when the war broke out. The Germans were only 20 miles from Paris when she received a letter from her father. He was in good health, but implored her.
I'm living for the music though. Yeah, it's good music. I like it. This is back during a time when Ubisoft still gave a shit about the products they were coming out with.
Strong suits.
The Germans at the gate. In September 1914, the German advance took them to within 20 miles of Paris. The government had already fled to Bordeaux and was expecting Paris to fall. In the north, most of Belgium was occupied, but under the king's command, 75,000 soldiers kept Ypres, and I assume that's going to be East, out of German hands. Taxi to Marne. September 6th and 7th, 1914. General Gallieni requisitioned 630 Parisian taxis to transport troops rapidly to the Marne. While relatively few soldiers were actually transported, 3% of the total number of men, the impact of the public was huge. The event became a symbol of solidarity for the nation, and the Marne counterattack saved Paris from German occupation. Did it! Fucked up, just throwing rocks at birds. An artifact in my own home. Inkwell. Ballpoint pens were not developed until the 1950s and 60s, so soldiers used a quill or nib to write letters. Ink was poured into an inkwell, into which, in order to provide enough ink, the quill or nib had to be dipped regularly. There's me and my dad. There's my dad. And I assume that's me. What? Wait, I need the key to get in there. Oh, you stupid. Oh, should I not have attacked those birds in the corner? Letter from a Belgian civilian in Paris. We fled our land before the German advance to take shelter in France with the children. Unfortunately, the Germans kept coming forward and Paris is practically under siege. If Paris falls, we shall return home to Liege. Your dear daughter, Mathilde. God, she looks tired. The birds deserved it, it's fine. You know what? Birds aren't even real. Oh my god, war! Taxis to the Marne. Parisian taxis are repositioned. Broken watch strap. A watch strap broken by a motor crank handle. Before battery ignition was developed, motor cars were started by cranking a handle. As the engine sparked into life, the operator had to let go of the handle smartly because the crank handle, not propelled by the engine, could cause a nasty accident. Neat. What did that have to do with a broken watch strap? Oh, okay. Hey, there's fucking Emile. Look, it's the fucking Eiffel Tower. Newspapers. The main source of information was the newspaper. Radios were in their early days based on tube technology, and television did not exist. On top of local national news, a news section appeared in the newspapers dedicated to the events of the front. Some newspapers also published daily listings of POWs and war dead. I forget when was reading. Was that in the 1920s? Is that around this era? Or was that the 1930s? The reading of the dramatic reading of War of the Worlds. God, I could hear it crying from all the way out there. I'm very good at rhythm games. Are you gonna give me a triangle-shaped wrench? Is she seriously crying over a hurt knee? The audacity. Yeah, whatever. Fuck kids, right? Get a job. I know I need water. I don't know where to get the fucking triangle. I don't have my dog with me. Why can't I use this? Oh, I can't use that. I'm stupid. Oh. Carla says I hate kids. Quote her on that. That's all the fucking obstacles in the road. Fucking time to the music. That's kind of neat. What are you doing? Watch the fucking road. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine driving on the freeway and people just start swerving into your lane? And there's just barrels in the fucking road. I'd be angry. I'd call out. I'd be like, I'm leaving. I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming into work today. There's a fucking parade going on. I don't know how I did that in... How do you like the game so far? Good recommendation? Yeah, it is. Thank you, Jade.
Taxis drove all night.
It's very... I mean, I really like the I really like this time period. Not this time period, but like, I love history in general.
With her own eyes.
And I've always wanted to try this game out. I had no idea it was a puzzle game. It always interested me, just an art style alone, and just the subject matter. This is giving me anxiety. I'm not even playing. You know what? It's true. I'm surprised I made it out of there without getting hit. Hecatomb? The first 3 months of the war saw especially heavy losses. August 22nd, 1914 was the bloodiest day of the whole war, with heavy casualties. The numbers of wounded were far greater than had been anticipated, and the military health services struggled to cope with the scale of the conflict. I'm gonna go get some lasagna real quick and eat some macaronis. Macarons later. Alright. Enjoy your lasagna. When you say macarons, do you mean the ones that look like the crunchy ones that look like patties, or do you mean the coconut ones? So I really like the coconut ones, but every time I look up macarons, the other one pops up, and when I look up macaroons, the same thing happens. So I have no idea what it's called.
No.
I don't think the game believes I can do rhythm games. But yes, I like the game so far.
7 months went by. Driven by compassion, Anna devoted herself, body and soul, to healing the wounded and the sick. Every life saved was another small victory over the war. The conflict, however, raged on.
Shrapnel shell remnants. Shrapnel shell remnants. A shell containing lead bullets. Depending on its setting, the shell might explode on contact with the ground, sending its contents flying, or in the air for even more destructive results. The situation is horrific here. Yesterday I was in my warm, cozy apartment, and now I'm in the depths of hell. There are so many dead, so many young lives lost. I managed to save one soldier this morning, but there are so many others to tend to. Tomorrow I'll try to get closer to the front so I can help those most in need. Jesus. Alright. One of them just looks like he's tired. Oh god. Tallow socks. Socks soaked in refined tallow and coated with formol. Those words mean things. The most effective way to beat the cold and damp, frostbite, and other ailments. That, at least, was what the adverts had people believe. However effective the socks were, the soldier's best friend was always a nice dry pair. Oh god. Oh god. I'm about to cut off your arm. Jesus. I thought she was gonna hold up the severed hand. The severed hand's like an artifact. Mess tin with holes. Both dishes of this mess tin have holes in them. Not hugely practical for eating, perhaps, but life-saving for one soldier. The mess tin bag was worn at kidney height. When the shell exploded, this mess tin slowed down the searing, hot shrapnel in flight, which, although it wounded the soldier, helped him live another day. Mess tins were blackened using smoke to prevent them glinting in the sunlight. Alright. Oh wait, I need the... No, hold on. Nurse's Manual. The war effort suddenly required a larger medical corps, and there were not enough qualified personnel, so manuals were published and distributed to help volunteers train. The manuals provided a whole host of practical solutions to logistical and medical problems at the front, such as how to make a splint or stretcher using rifles and their straps. Man. Well, you know what? The puzzles in this game are a little more straightforward than The Witness. It's just kind of like sequence of events, you know. At least it's not like trying to define itself by a very rigid set of rules. I know I'm gonna need this for something. Oh, I found all of them. A letter from a Prussian soldier. My dear daughter, we are making headway through the French countryside. The landscape is beautiful. I'd much rather be enjoying it with you than killing people. I think of you all the time, your father, Wolfgang. Oh man. Where? Oh my god, when did you get here? Holy shit. That's a German soldier. Oh god.
The French officers were talking about Belgium. The German army was about to experiment with a new weapon near Ypres, Anna's hometown. Anna got en route to warn her father about the imminent danger. Reaching the outskirts of the city, Anna was greeted by the screams of sirens. The deadly gas was already here.
Another endless day. Wait. For every life saved, there are so many lost. Those poor young men, mutilated, disfigured for life. I cannot abandon them, even if all I can do is hold their hands as they slip away. I wonder if I like fuck this up badly enough, then this person will just die. It's 30 and then 2. 30 reps and 2 exhales or something? What is it? What do they call it? 2 breaths. What the fuck? What happened? Oh. The game broke. I don't think it matters. It's her time, I guess. No, I think the game broke.
Anna got en route to warn her.
It saved that, at least. I like my ending better. Well... haven't these people suffered enough? Yeah! Alright, do it again. The game's super broke. Good on her for sterilizing her hands, though. Oh. Oh god, this part of the game. It broke again. In the exact same place.
Anna got...
It's Jesus. Luckily this game's not very long. Like, there's no loading, pretty much. But that's crazy. That's not good. No, it is not good. Holy shit. Alright. Once more with feeling. Letter from a Scottish soldier. Hello, pal. I'm in a town of Ypres in Belgium. A pretty wee town that must have been broad before the war. The beer too ain't bad. I can't do a Scottish accent. Whatever. I'd much rather be down in Ale with you, though. Boy, I'm off to the front in 2 days. Take care of yourself. And say adieu to the family. John McCormick. Just in case you didn't think he was Irish. Do the accent? Oh, God. I like that when Scottish people are writing something down, you have to read it in their accent because they type differently. Alright. We're just gonna get away from this lady.
Merci. Oh.
Something about... Like she takes way too long to get down the set of stairs and it like screws up your pathing. Let me just loot this corpse real quick. Do a leap of faith. I got a trophy for that. God, I could have killed those people down there. God. Wait, where was that smoke coming from if opening a window helped them? Okay. That sounds like a fucking Solid Snake's death scream. Dun 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 dun.
Merci beaucoup.
I don't know how to say you're welcome in French. Pas de problème, I guess.
Oh la malheureuse.
I feel like there has to be a way around that. Do I just climb out? I just climb out the window? No. Oh, here. Duh, idiot! Go through the door! Sorry. There's a little toy in there. A bedpan. Latrines were generally housed outside in the yard and home of all social classes. So during the night, bedpans were used, and well-to-do household servants were charged with emptying the pans. That's disgusting. You just keep all your piss in a closet? Rich people are fucking weird. How do you even justify that? You know what? Europe is the same country where before they had a sewage system, they would just throw their literal shit outside their windows. And then they get to what country did they go to? It's not America, but it's like Africa or some shit like that, where they go there and they've built like aqueducts, and they're like these savages with their very intricate system of water filtration. A camera that captures two simultaneous images on a glass plate and enabling relief images. Use of the camera was relatively widespread because the device was small and readily transportable. Dubbed Wipers by British troops due to its difficult pronunciation. It's EEP. I guess if you don't know how to pronounce it, but I feel like once you know how to pronounce it, it's EEP. That's something that I notice a lot too whenever I listen to like Let's Players or some shit like that, like podcasts and whatnot. Like, someone will be playing like a video game, right? They'll say the word EEP, and they'll say wipers, for example, right? They'll say wipers, and then they'll hear the narrator go EEP, and then they read it again, and when they read it out loud, they'll still say wipers. Why is that? Like, you heard how it's supposed to be pronounced. Why not pronounce it correctly? Anyway. I feel like these mean something. I should hit that painting too, huh? Maybe it takes time to train your brain to read it correctly. I'm talking about something very simple like, I understand that, like, your brain has a preconceived notion of how words are pronounced, right? I understand. But also, I was like listening, like, I was listening to this podcast, and this guy pronounced the name Mario as Mario. And then they hear it and they know it's pronounced Mario, and they'll continue to say Mario. Like, why? It's just wrong at that point. Or something a little less, the word Akatsuki from, like, Naruto. Because this guy, talking about, in case anyone knows, talking about Wooly from Super Best Friends. Or rather, Wooly versus now. Hold on. 4, 6, and 8, right? He read Naruto when he was like younger, or like before the anime came out here, and before it was even translated in America. And so when he was reading it, he would read it as Akatsuki, because French Canada. I guess I assumed that's where his pronunciation would that would be his instinct, is to pronounce it like that, right? But years later, he's watched the anime, he's played the video games, he's heard it said out loud. It's pronounced Akatsuki, and yet he still pronounces it as Akatsuki. That's so weird to me. Why your brain wouldn't just autocorrect that? I always have trouble pronouncing it. Yeah, but I feel like it's kind of like how it literally is just pronouncing someone's name wrong. I mean, like, I'll encounter names that I've never heard before, and like I'll mispronounce it, and then tell me, oh, it's actually this, and I'll be like, I'll just try to mimic how they say it, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, that's how you say it, and that should be the end of the story. But yet people will still be like, oh, your name's just so hard to pronounce. I'm like, it's really not. If you take more than 2 seconds to figure it out, I think it's I think in that sense, if it's literally trying to figure out someone's name, it's a little bit insensitive. Like, if you don't at least make the effort to do so. I understand if it is genuinely like a legitimately hard name to pronounce, but if it's something simple like Mario, like, just learn it. Like, I didn't grow up learning the word Mario. Chlorine gas. Oh. Anyway, I'm getting to like that doesn't matter. I understand that sometimes words are just hard to pronounce, but
The governess revealed to her that her father, an eminent scientist, had been kidnapped by Baron von Dorf, who was eager to use scientific advances in warfare. Anna set out in pursuit of the Baron and encountered Emil and Freddy.
Ah, here we are. Now we're caught up to speed.
Brought them together. They had survived the enemy's wrath. Their gunfire, bombardments, gas attacks. Now, with her father within reach, Anna wasn't going to let him slip away.
I like how creative they are with the angles. I was expecting this game to look a lot more flat. There's like actual like 3D. The dog!
C'est bien.
Yay! Wait. Virgin Mary statue in cases. A case containing a statuette of the Virgin Mary, another example of trench art. To overcome their boredom, soldiers would set to work transforming anything that came to hand. Unexploded ammunition, empty cartridges, and shell debris were all turned into day-to-day items and put to a more pacifist use. Wholesome.
Danke. Gequälgerte Aster dabei.
Wow. Look at that. Oh. Later of the war, 1915. And so over years, service intervened. Really flammable. 70% of injuries came. Facial injuries could result in having a joke, but progress in surgery saved and patched up many victims of permanent amputations, of which there were 200,000.